The fact that I even have to make this video really shows people's true colors and how nasty this world is getting day by day, and this whole NASCAR community sucks. Like, I don't want to be associated with any of them at all. Um, it's like, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, it's like if people don't agree with me, they trash me and drag me through the mud. And I have to find out through multiple sources that people are talking shit about me and bullying me. And it's getting to the point where I'm sick. I'm just like, how long is this gonna be, dude? I've been getting trashed for years just for like being a Chase fan and not liking Larson, not liking Bush, not liking any other drivers that I don't personally like because I just don't like them. Why is that even a problem? I don't go around trashing you people just because you have a difference of opinion. When I say something to you, it's because I just want to have a discussion, not be like, oh, you're an idiot, you're this, you're that, just because you have a difference of opinion than I do. And someone said my opinions are like horrible, they're trash, and how anyone could like it is. It's like a person who started this stupid thread is a Bush fan, so I'm not really surprised by it. Um, just and this one guy, he multiple people, just multiple freaking people are saying the rudest things about me. Rudest. I don't know what my phone is doing. Someone said like the diehard 9 fan has a profile picture with Boom and says I have to stick with one driver. I'm like, I'm sorry, but who do you know just sticks with this one driver and one driver alone? I'm a diehard Chase fan. Obviously, you can tell. You can see from this, like the flags on my wall, the stuff I have over here, all my stuff over there. Like, how do you? Yeah, diehard Chase fan, but I also follow Bowman, Byron, Jimmy, Blaney, the Dillon brothers. Not as like hardcore as Chase, but I still follow them. Just because I have a picture with Bowman on my Twitter page doesn't mean I'm any less of a Chase fan than anyone else. Not the Chase fan. Like, I'm allowed to root for anyone. I'll just go through the feed that I came across on my Twitter. Like, originally, like, when this whole virus crap was getting out of control, it still is. Like, my original tweet was, I said, you'll never change my mind on this damn virus. It's nothing more than a cold and the media is blowing it out of proportion. People shouldn't be reminded to wash their fucking hands. I'm all about being healthy, but this is just all bullshit. That's what I said. And this person, again, a Bush fan, I'm not saying all Bush fans are like this, but I'm sorry, but she makes you guys look like trash. This is an embarrassment. And people call me an embarrassment to the NASCAR community and to Chase's fan base, but this takes the cake right here. And this proves why I don't like Kyle Busch or his fan base. Not, again, repeat myself, not the entire fan base is trash. Only like a select handful of you aren't very nice. And this is a clear example. I'm not going to say who it is, but she's not the nicest person right now. It says, your NASCAR opinions are always trash, but you really outdid yourself here. I'm sorry, but how is one's opinion, NASCAR opinions, trash? It's opinions. People are allowed to have them. If you don't like them, you don't have to agree with them. We have a simple discussion on them and just be normal adults or just people in general who love this sport. Let's just have a discussion. We don't have to agree, but let's have a discussion and not drag my name through the mud like childish people you are. And the person below this said, honestly, stupidity like this shouldn't be allowed to have social media. And again, what you expect, it's a Chase fan. What does that have to do with anything? Every fan base, again, in this entire NASCAR world has like select group of people who are so toxic for their fan base. I am not part of that. I am not part of that. Give me 1 second. Anyway, as I was saying, what does me being a Chase fan have to do with it? It's like people keep dragging Dale Jr.'s fan base through the mud, like where they're toxic. Chase fans are not toxic. No fan base is overwhelmingly toxic. Like only a select few people here and there, and if every fan base is bad. I'm not one of those people. God forbid I'm passionate about my sport and my driver, and God forbid I like to share my opinions and views with you, but clearly sometimes you people don't like it, and that's fine, but you don't have to be hateful about it. Why do we have to be hateful at all? This is, and this next person says, I can't see this tweet because we've both blocked each other. Ha ha, what did she say? She's just a toxic human being. It's sad how miserable she is. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm not miserable. I may deal with, see, depression and anxiety and some panic attacks, but that's besides the point. That doesn't make me a horrible person, nor makes me miserable. If you don't know me, or don't personally know me, don't get to know me, then don't voice your unneeded, unnecessary opinions about me that you don't know. You don't know me, so don't say shit about me. Keep my name out of your mouth. And this person's like, oh man, I'm blocked. I'm missing her god awful takes. And yet you people keep talking about me. Just saying, you keep talking about me. Even though you're like clearly entertained. And this one person who is a disgrace to all of NASCAR fan base, not me, but this person, she's such a disgrace to the 9 fan base. And someone said NASCAR fan base. I'm like, screw all of you. You may not like me, but don't drag my name like this just because you don't agree with what I have to say. You don't have to. That's fine. I don't attack you for not liking my driver. I don't attack you for not agreeing with me. I don't block you because you disagree with me. I block you people for being negative and bringing negative energy into my comments like this. This is why I don't want to associate with anyone in the NASCAR fan base at all. I'm not a disgrace to any fan base. Chase thinks I'm a freaking delight because I've met him a couple times and he remembered, like, literally remembered me, and we've had a small conversation here and there when I met him those handful of times. I'm not saying I'm like to brag or anything, but if I was such a disgrace to the fan base, how come I keep getting attention from all these drivers and getting pictures with all these drivers and autographs and meeting them and whatever? I'm allowed to meet any driver I want. I'm allowed to get signatures from any driver I want. I can root for whoever the hell I want. It doesn't just have to be Chase. Chase is my number one driver, always will be. But just because I'm a Chase fan doesn't mean you have to drag my name like this. It's really pathetic. And people saying, nah, I just hate her, ha ha ha, like it's a damn joke. You can't hate me if you don't know me. If anyone in this thread took the time to actually talk to me and get to know me, we wouldn't have this problem. I'm not a terrible person, people. Yes, I'm very outspoken to a fault, but and people think I am a know-it-all when I'm not. If you say something dumb and not factual, I will correct you. But I'm not going to say you're dumb and this is what it is. I'll just say, no, this is what it actually is. And, but, like, I had to correct this one person for, he's actually a bully on Twitter. So, and, he's quite the embarrassment to the whole NASCAR fan base. Not me, this guy. Um, Saying nasty things to this one person, dragging their personal shit out into the open, and he's playing victim because we're all apparently blocking him, but he's blocking us because he can't handle a common, like a civil conversation, but he has to have an argument that he's not going to win. So he just blocks everybody that he doesn't agree with, and then plays the victim, which doesn't make any sense. And then comes at me saying I have to stick to one driver, which is not true because, hey, anybody, everyone out there in the NASCAR community, NASCAR universe, like whoever you want to like. Doesn't matter how many drivers it is. You can be 10, 20 drivers. I don't give a shit. I like drivers throughout every single damn series. ARCA, I like Haley Deegan and Tanner Gray. Truck Series, I like Todd Gilliland. In the Xfinity Series, I like Harrison Burton. I like Noah Gragson. Cup, I like Chase. Bowman, Byron, Jimmy, Blaney, Dylan Bar, like the Dylan brothers. God forbid anyone's a fan of anyone else but their one driver. And if you call me names, unnecessary names, that just makes you look like a child. A child. I don't go out there call you people names. I don't call you bitch. I don't call you a moron. I don't call you a dumbass. I don't say all this stupid shit. Like, if you have a problem with me, message me. Let's talk. If you have a problem with me, talk to me. Don't go behind my back and join this thread of bullying. Like, I've seen this bullying shit before, and I blocked every single one of these people. And those people. There's one person that has defended me, so there's that. He always defends me because he knows that these people are want to claim they're not cyberbullying me, but they are. Just because they don't agree with anything I say, it doesn't mean you have to drag people through the mud. It's like I'm the only one they target for some reason. Apparently, I'm the one in the NASCAR world that they hate. Like, why do you hate me when you don't know me? Like, realize this affects me mentally and emotionally. People, I'm more fucked up than you realize. You don't understand that people with mental illness take things like, I don't even know how to put it. Cat, get down off my counter. It's like people don't understand. People with mental illness, they take everything so seriously when it comes to people spewing hate towards them. Like, they take it personally, and it can trigger them and put them in a very, very dark place that I don't want to be at. But right now, that's where I am. I'm not doing this for petty bullshit attention. I'm just sharing that cyberbullying like this is real. And I've gone through it for several freaking years. I was bullied all throughout middle school, all throughout high school, no matter what I did. Not physically, but emotionally, and verbally and emotionally, I was bullied because I wasn't one of the popular kids. I was this loner girl, little short girl, emo kid, shy, quiet. Only had a select group of friends, and that was it. But I was still bullied because people just felt sorry for me. And all the relationships I've had with men, they've all just felt sorry for me. I realize that now. No one will ever accept me for who I am. Like, I'm a very outspoken person, but I'm also the nicest, most caring person you ever freaking meet. But why is it people feel like they have to drag my name through the mud just because they don't agree with what I say? God forbid people disagree with me and don't say shit. Like, we're allowed to have different stuff opinions without it being nasty people. You want to say I'm a terrible person and I have horrible take on NASCAR and this and that? Honeys, anyone who's listening or watching, I've been a fan of this sport probably for longer than some of you people who are talking shit about me have been alive. I probably, that's a solid guarantee. I've been watching NASCAR and been a fan since I was 6 years old. I'm going to be 29 this year. You do the math. Like, I've been in a mentally exhausting and emotionally abusive relationship. And the fact that people think it's just okay to talk shit about people behind their back and on Twitter is just because you can't come to terms that, oh, God forbid, no one agrees with you is not okay. You can't just bully your way through life and act like it's okay. Like, as an adult, I don't have time for petty bullshit, but I have to bring attention to it because I've been attacked for so many damn things when it comes to NASCAR alone. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a Chase fan at all. Are there still like a number of Chase fans out there that are horrible or just out of their minds crazy? Yes. But don't group me with those people. Like, do not. I share my opinions because I'm passionate about this sport. If you don't agree with me, again, that is fine. But you don't trash people because of it. But clearly, I'm the only one that gets trashed on the most out of anyone. Like, there was a thread at one point that I made a video about, like, the clowns of NASCAR, like Twitter or whatever. My name was up there. And it was bullshit. If you don't know me at all, like, if you don't know anything about me, like nothing, like where I'm from, or what's my favorite color, what's my, I don't know, favorite baseball team, what's this and what's that, like what are my turn-offs, turn-ons, whatever. Like, let's have a freaking conversation about life before you start trashing me and judging me for what I put on Twitter. That's my content, not yours. It's like, there's no need for any of this. This is why I don't understand why we have to be like this within the NASCAR community. This is the most toxic fan base I've ever been a part of, and I don't want to be a part of it. This is why I'm alone. This is why I don't really have any friends. I just want to have trust issues based on this petty bullshit. This person who defends me is like going off on this Bush fan. It says, you're obviously triggered by her opinion. That's on you, not her. Opinions are just opinions, and people have them. Don't be screenshotting people's tweets and spraying them all over Twitter, calling them clowns and trash. It's true. The only times people have done that to me made me think I'm a terrible person and I'm such a trash person for liking Chase, for being a fan of Blaney. Like, so literally someone said, like, you only changed your outfit because Blaney was doing so good at practices. And like, I was like, honey, this is a grown-ass adult saying this crap to me. I'm like, honey, I was wearing this crap, like wearing my gear, blingy gear, before practice even started. I didn't even know bling was gonna be like a top of the charts, doing this look super fast and look good in practice. If you all want to see my like whole spiel, like my NASCAR shirts and gear and stuff like that, I will do another video on that after this one. But it's the fact that people just assume that I have to only like one driver is bullshit. One driver. How sad is a world that you have to live in to actually just be a fan? Just one driver and one driver only. What sad world do you people live in? Like, it's so much fun to follow like these many drivers, like young upcoming drivers. You root for them and stuff like that. Excuse me. And like, I'm rooting for Noah Gragson, upcoming driver coming through the Xfinity Series. Finally got his first win in Xfinity at Daytona. He's been one of the most consistent young drivers out there. He only had one DNF all last season. One DNF all last season. It only took up until like the near the very last races of the season, but again, it just shows how consistent he is. And he was top 10 in points as a rookie, and that's great. And people assume I only follow drivers because of their looks, or I'm just bandwagoning on them because they're just doing well at that time. So like, if that was the case, I would be bandwagoning on to the band of goons called the Busch, Kyle Busch, or Joey Logano, or Brad Keselowski, or Truex, or anyone in the Joe Gibbs community, like team. I dislike Logano. I dislike Keselowski. I like the entire JGR group over there, except Jones. He's okay, but I'm so with him. It's like, if I was a bandwagon just for those reasons, then I'd have those drivers to root for, not Chase, not Blaney, not Bowman. There's like, I root for drivers based on their personality, the way like I connect with them on like a personal level, like, and how they connect with fans, and how they are on and off the track and whatever. Like, they don't have to be like over the top amazing driver. They don't have to be winning every single week for me to be rooting for them. Byron, hasn't won yet, but I still root for him because I've been rooting for him since he's been in the Truck Series, and he's been kicking ass ever since. He won 7 races with Kyle Busch Motorsports in the Truck Series, came through Xfinity for a year, won the championship as a rookie, and was Rookie of the Year. Came in the Cup. First year was so-so. Second year, he did a lot better. This year, I feel like he's going to kick some ass. Bowman, I want to get onto Bowman real quick. People say he can't drive. So, and Chase, and someone said Chase has 6 wins and more whatever than this loser. I'm like, here you are trashing a driver who won, is extremely talented. Like, if you followed any of his career, he does work on Chili Bowl cars and stuff like that, and he went through a point where he almost quit racing altogether, because he went through a point where he was like winning all these races, then came into Cup where he was in low budget teams, not competing for wins and not being competitive whatsoever. Then he got a chance to be fill in for Dale Earnhardt Jr. when he had his concussion back in 2016. That's where he proved himself enough to, like, the next year or so, in 2018, he took took the seat over in the 88 car, and he's been kicking butt ever since. He got his first win last year at Chicagoland. He was tired of finishing second, and he was been the most consistent driver on mile-and-a-half tracks. He had the best average finish of any driver on mile-and-a-half tracks last year. That just shows you something. He's a damn good driver. And it showed at Auto Club when he dominated the entire race, being the fastest car on track, that he can flat out drive. And say he can't drive is bullshit. Realize the difference between Chase and Bowman. Realize I love both these drivers. Chase, he's been in top equipment in Cup Series his entire time. Bowman, yes, has more starts than Chase. That's a fact. Another thing that didn't make sense to this, from this person saying he has more starts but has less wins than Chase. Like I just said, top tier equipment, but first part of his career, Bowman was in low budget teams. Low budget teams. He has paid his dues to be where he is now. He is still fighting to this day for people to accept him. People act like he doesn't have a fan base, but he has a strong fan base behind him, whether they like it or not. He has, ever since he took over the 88, he has kicked ass. He's been consistent. He's running so well. Him and Chase right now are like the top of the Hendrick stable right now. Those two right now. But all of Hendrick right now are, well, 3 out of the 4 Hendrick cars are in the top 5 in points. We haven't seen that in a while. I know it's still early in the season, and when we get back up and running, I feel like that will still be pretty consistent, because but what do I know? I'm a disgrace to the fan base. I don't know shit. I only trash people because I don't agree with your opinions, but this is what you're doing to me. Realize what you're doing. Words hurt, and clearly you don't understand that. As a person who deals with depression and anxiety, and rarely but I do get panic attacks. They're not fun. Can be triggered. All that can be triggered just based on what you people say about me. You don't know me, so don't put my name in your mouth. I'm an easily emotional person, and I'm 28 years old. I don't have time to deal with people's bullshit and constant bitching about how you hate me when you don't know a damn thing about me. I'll keep repeating this. You don't have to agree with me, but if you just talk to me and we have a civil conversation about the topic at hand that we're having, like that I disagree with on your page, you don't come at me as like, oh, well, she's angry again. Oh, she doesn't agree with me. Maybe she'll block me and this and like that. Petty bullshit needs to stop. Not once have I blocked anyone for disagreeing with me. Not once. Like, will I mute you? Yes. But I don't block people just based on petty bullshit like that, like you people do. Stop cyberbullying people. It's not okay. Think about what you say before you put it all over the internet. Don't screenshot my shit at all. Since you keep claiming this is not cyberbullying, just go look at it yourself. Just go through my Twitter feed and you'll see the pettiness from all of this. Pettiness. There's no reason for it. I've done nothing to any of these people. I hardly know any of these people. And the fact that anyone says shit about me is childish. I don't say anything. I don't go around saying, oh, this person did this, this person did that, da, 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 da. But I'm the ones, and everyone, my name's clearly in everyone's mouths. Like, they clearly say, oh, they hate me and this and that, but they keep, the fact that they keep saying they hate me and this and that, but yet they still follow my content. They still say shit. Clearly you're entertained if you keep saying shit. If you have nothing nice to say, keep it to yourself. I don't go spewing hateful comments about any of you people that I don't know. Do I correct people from time to time because they say not the correct things? Yes, but I don't go around telling them they're stupid. I don't say they're a dumbass or idiots or a bitch. I got called a bitch. That's not the first time I got called a bitch. But the fact that anyone said that about me is pathetic. And I just want to say, grow the hell up. I'm sick of the bullshit of people being so damn negative just because you can't agree with what I say. You don't have to. Again, I'm going to keep fucking repeating myself a million times until you people get it. You don't have to agree with me. I understand that. No one has to agree with anyone. Everyone has different views and opinions. Just because I share my views and different opinions doesn't mean you have to mock me, make stupid jokes about me, and say hateful things about me just because you don't agree with me. Simple as that. And think about people, what people might be going through mentally and emotionally. Clearly, none of you give a shit because you made me feel like garbage. I know I should not be affected by this, by little petty bullshit, but that freaking hurts. Words hurt more than you realize. The last time I went through so much damn depression and anxiety is when I moved out here to Arizona because I was leaving my home of 20-something years away from my friends and what I call my family over there. Yes, I'm with my biological family, but my family out in California, my friends that I consider family. And because of this stupid virus that again people are throwing out of proportion and going absolutely being paranoid, it's causing everyone to be in hysteria, buying everything in the fucking store like toilet paper, which is stupid. It took away, my gym took away sports altogether, which brings me sanity, and that's my therapy. People don't understand that. Someone even said that the world as a whole needs this right now. Sports will be back. Only people who don't understand sports or don't like sports at all say that shit. I don't. People don't understand that. People are like, oh, it's just sports, you'll get over it. No, you don't understand. Sports have been my life since I was literally this big. Baseball fan, football fan, racing fan since I was yay high. Well, not that small, but yay high. And to not have it because of a stupid illness that is being blown out of proportion is driving me nuts. So think about what you say to people because it can affect them more than you know. But after this video, I'm going to go through all my Nascar shirts, stuff like that, and show you. Because I feel like people need to see it. No one asked for it, but I don't care. So